July 26th, 1942. As the Germans are pushing deeper and deeper towards the Caucasus, the Axis High Command is getting increasingly worried about the longer and longer flanks. As of now, the 5th Army is barely enough to cover the left flank of the 1st Panzer Army, and the 17th Army is scattered all over the place between Rostov and Eysk along the Sea of Azov. The most logical thing that the Axis High Command planned to do, therefore, is to advance slowly but surely towards the Black Sea and use its shoreline as a way to shorten the overall front line and therefore liberate more divisions. But one step at a time, or better, one step per week. And so what happens this week? Oh well, this week the 18th and 23rd Panzer Divisions take control of Krasnodar. Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the second episode of this new turn in war in the East 2, and I apologize for the voice, but yeah, I don't know why it sounds so awkward today. But yeah, so you might be wondering why the hell did I want to emphasize the fact that, of course, understandably, the flanks of the German advance are getting longer and longer the deeper I push into the Caucasus. Well, because from my, let's say, understanding and my opinion, and based on what I see, the Red Army might be cooked, but the Red Army still has, I would say, tons of what we call counters, so combat units on the map. And because of some, let's say, some weird logic of how things work in War in East 2, even if you have, like, I think an NKVD motorized regiment of the border guards, and even if they have, I don't know, 50% of their TOE, they still exert the same say effect on the zones of control that a I don't know, a full strength Soviet 1944 rifle corps would do. So because of this, I decided to on one hand, of course, always protect my my flanks. On the other hand, I wanted to take every chance, every opportunity to encircle and surround and destroy as many units as possible, ideally every turn. Because from my understanding, and since a few people asked me already, I will say it now. Okay, I said it in the past that in the impossible difficulty the AI cheats by not having any limit to the physical number of units that the AI can recruit. And from what I've seen, the AI, however, doesn't know how to regulate itself in terms of how many units are actually needed. I believe that the AI maybe needs to have a specific, say, a minimal amount of combat units on the map, and that, of course, the AI will keep spamming those units until it reaches this, let's say, minimal threshold. Now, what is the downside of it? Is that, first of all, by advancing into the Soviet Union, I'm occupying more and more, let's say, quote, manpower factories, so the hexes containing the the manpower that the AI needs to recruit, the manpower to build basic tools, and of course to build essential elements like rifle squads, cavalry squads, submachine gun squads, mortars, and stuff like that. And so by progressively losing access to the manpower and by constantly pumping out units, I believe that the AI is just progressively weakening itself by just diluting the resources that would be needed maybe to consolidate the existing troops on the map. And that's why, for instance, this week, in 1 week, again, I wiped out all the pocket, let's say, south of the Eysk let's say, corridor in the Sea of Azov by employing the bulk of the 17th Army and 2 divisions of the 1st Panzer Army. And yeah, I don't know, so I hope that the developers will address this, even though, of course, I can never stress that facing the AI is not like facing a human opponent. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, that was a bit of my rant in this voiceover, and I let you enjoy the rest of the video. And as always, folks, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. I wish you all the best, and as always, I'll see you all in the next episode.
Die